Hello, my beautiful bookish people. I wanted to take a hot second to talk about this book, The House with Chicken Legs, by Sophie Anderson, because I just needed to do a quick short video about it, because it is so good. It made me cry. I can't tell you why it made me cry because that would spoil part of the story, but I picked up this book after watching Faye from Books and Chocoholic talk about it because she's read all three of Sophie Anderson's books that are in this middle grade lineup. The third one is supposed to launch in the US, I believe, in mid-March or something like that. But I really like the idea of books that explain really hard topics in a soft way so that kids can understand it and really is appropriate for all ages for handling hard topics. And this book takes a Slavic, traditional, or mythological concept and applies that to how to deal with grieving and death and understanding what that means. So I'll read you the little blurb on the back. All 12-year-old Marinka wants is a friend. A real friend, not like her house with chicken legs. Sure, the house can play games like tag and hide and seek, but Marinka longs for a human companion, someone she can talk to and share secrets with. But that's tough when your grandmother is a yaga, a guardian who guides the death into the afterlife. It's even harder when you live in a house that wanders all over the world, carrying you with it. Worst of all, Marinka is being trained to be a yaga. That means no school, no sports or music lessons, no parties, and no playmates that stick around for more than a day. So when Marinka stumbles across the chance to make a real friend, she breaks all the rules, with devastating consequences. Her beloved grandmother mysteriously disappears, and it's up to Marinka to find her, even if it means making a dangerous journey to the afterlife. So, yes, that description is completely accurate, and now I'm going to cut to my reaction of me reading this book, because it did take me a little bit to get into it. So I've been reading this book for a little while now, and I will say it was a little slow getting into it, but just make it to chapter 11. If you like where it starts going at chapter 11, I have a feeling that this is going to be a really good book. Unfortunately, that's like halfway through it, but also it's a middle grade novel and the print's pretty big, so I'm not mad at it. Like I pretty much sped read through up until this point, and now I'm really interested to see where it goes. So as you can see, at about chapter 11, that's where the story really picked up for me. The characters in this story are well written enough so that you just get enough basics to really start to get attached to them. And by the end of the book, with how everything turns out with, dealing with having to go on this dangerous journey and the aftermath of that, you want to hug the book. It's adorable, and the way that it explores death is really neat. And having recently gone through a grieving process myself with losing a family member last year, I really appreciate the take this book went through. So that's my review of The House with Chicken Legs. I think overall I gave it 4 stars just because I don't see myself rereading it super duper often, but I am very glad that I picked up this book. So you should totally check it out. What are some other books that you've enjoyed along similar themes, or perhaps there's, I don't know, man, just tell me stuff about books and if you've read it, and what other books are out there that are along this line that I can pick up. And if you don't have enough spoons to handle all that, but you want to tell me that you were here, go ahead and leave me your favorite emoji down in the comments below. Or, if you just want to leave an emoji too, that's cool. I don't care, man. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!